today we're gonna install this into this. So for the first step for installing or getting this into this, I would say disconnect the battery first, because we don't want anything to be short circuit or anything. So let's do that, and then let's come back in here and get this out. So after taking that out, you want to get a flathead screwdriver, and you're gonna come underneath here, and you're just gonna wanna angle that shit right and pull shit, angle it right, pull this out, and not to break it. There we go. It should pop out like that. So after you take that out, there should be 2 screws somewhere in there, right there, and right there. You can use a flathead or anything else you got and just unscrew those 2 bolts, and then it's time to take these out. So I'm gonna unscrew those, and then I'm gonna come right back. So after taking out those bolts, now it's time to get this out. What you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to get a pry tool and kind of stick it in here and lift it up and out like so. There we go. So after you do that, it is connected to this, so you're gonna want to pull up and out on this. So when you do that, then the whole radio should just pop right out like so. Also remember, there's cables connected, so don't pull too hard. You don't want to end up breaking it. So just with a little love and shaking, she should just pop right out. I want to pull up on this so this comes out, and then it should be out. All right, I'm gonna go finish that, and then I'll catch you in a minute. So after taking it out, you gotta disconnect all the wires at the back and stuff. So when you disconnect those, then you should be ready to pull this sucker out. And then I'm gonna show you how to take out these right here, show you how to take out these, and then the vents and stuff, and then we should be all good. Okay, so after you're done with that, now it's time to take the vents out, the radio, the HVAC, and your volume button, fans and stuff, and these buttons. Well, not this one, but these ones, and this one. All right, so to take out the air thingy, I don't know the name, you're gonna have to use a Phillips screwdriver of any kind that you want. Milwaukee just makes really good shit. It's Milwaukee, I ain't gonna lie, that shit be booming. All right, so screw that out, and then you screw out those 2, and then I'm gonna move on to the HVAC. So before taking out the HVAC, you are gonna need to take these off. So I'm gonna go get a Phillips screw head, and I'm gonna show you how to take these out. I got a screwdriver, so to take out the HVAC, you are gonna need to take these out first. So the best way to take these out would be to push on it, and then put the screwdriver in, and then slowly twist. So when you do that, you don't apply too much force, and it'll come out pretty easy. You gotta do one here, and then one down here, and then they should come out pretty easy. Yep. Okay, so now that we have those off, the only thing left to do is to unbolt the HVACs on the back, and then we take this out. So I got the HVAC out, time to install into this. So it's pretty much the same process over. All you're gonna do is just install the HVAC, these, and then your hazards. And then after that, it's just let's plug in and get all the stuff in. Yeah, let's go. So this is how it looked with the HVAC in. I don't have no stock buttons I'm not gonna lie, I'm really glad I picked this one. So what's next is to get this one in. So you're gonna wanna, I don't think it really matter which one you put in, because I don't remember which one it was. All you do, it does have clips, so you push, there you go. You just do that for the same for the next side, put it in, then you just push it down, and then it should just go down. Yeah, I'm gonna go do that. And then screw in the vent, and then it's time to go install it in the car. Be right back. So I've put in the hazard lights, the HVAC. So mine did come with a little manufacturing error. Apparently this, yeah, I just realized. So I would say check yours when you get it. But yeah, other than that, it's all cleaned up. Gotta make sure your buttons work, they press and stuff. They move, none of them get stuck. Good. All right, now it's just time to install in the car. I mean, the vent it's gonna be all right. I mean, it's not really that big of a deal. So I tightened the screws pretty tight so it doesn't move. Yep. All right, time to put it in the car. So now it's time for the other part, which would be this. So we're gonna have to connect all the wiring. Let me see if I got any more wires. Yeah, I did. Connect all the wiring, the GPS and stuff. So first, you want to take this, and this is pretty much everything that's right here, really. So you're gonna plug this into the big one. This, if I remember clearly, goes into this one, and this one goes into one of these two. Yes. So I'm gonna go figure it out, then I'm gonna show you what plugs into what, and then yeah. So for the main harness, it goes there, big one, medium, and then small, and then that's how you get that. Then you're gonna want to take, there's another cable you're gonna take, and you're gonna want to plug it into these so that these can work. Let me plug in these and show you the cables, and then I'll be back. So apparently I was tripping off the handy, so there's no more cables to plug in. Mine does come with a reverse camera, but I won't install that because I don't really want a reverse camera. So from here, I'm gonna plug in the hazards, the HVAC, and these things here, and then plug in the GPS. So your GPS cable will, if I can find it, hold on 1 second, is this one. It's this cable right here. So you're gonna want to take this shit out of the bag. 1 second. So this is your GPS cable. You're gonna want to use this. You plug this into here. Pretty much you're gonna want to put it in and then screw it in like so. I recommend putting this up here. You don't have to loosen this. You can just put this here and it take out the sticker, stick it up here. But I'm not gonna do that yet because I do want to plug in the rest of the cables first, and then stick that up there, and then get everything sorted out. Okay, so don't be like me. Yeah, because nah, that shit's crazy. So once you start hooking up these, it definitely gets a lot tighter back here. So I'd advise you to plug in every cable that you need first, or that you want. I'm pretty sure this is an aux cable, if I remember clearly. I don't. But we're gonna plug in the 2 USB cables. So the 2 USB cables, I'm very positive that one goes here, like so. If it would fit. Okay, so that doesn't go there clearly. see. Let me see. So it's a 4-pin. Wait, where are the other 4 pins at? Is there anything else that uses 4-pin? Oh, it's right here. Oh no, there we go. I just turned it in the wrong way. Okay. So this only has one USB slot, so it seems like, so that's that, but I want two of them joints. I'm not sure if you can plug one of these in here. It will leave two exposed. That's not good. We don't want that. We don't want to have nothing exposed just in case it might start a fire or something. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so I am an idiot. So this one and then this one. So this one goes here and then this one goes here because I'm an idiot. I wasn't paying attention. So don't be like me and plug in those first. So I would recommend plugging in these first. Your HDM, your USB cards. So the smaller one goes in the middle, and then this one goes right here beside it to the right, just to the right of it. And then you just plug it in. It's gonna get a lot harder when you plug in those before you do these, because there's no space back there. I should have done this first. And then I would recommend sticking up the GPS right here so it gets the best signal. You know, not too far from where you need it to be or anything. Just take off the sticker and then, oh wow, that just sticks. I wasn't expecting that. It just sticks. Okay, so with that in, there is many ways you can route these by, I don't think I need this. I'm pretty sure this is an aux cable. I might put this in still, but it's a depend. It's a depend. I'm not sure. Okay, so there is plenty of ways to route this in your car. You can route it through here, or you can route it in here. I will be routing it down from down here because I think that's gonna look a lot cleaner. You have it here, so you know, more access to it other than having to keep opening this. Yeah, that's just gonna get real annoying soon. So I don't think I will be using this. So these are for your cameras and your video out. Yeah, so this is for your reverse camera if you want to use it. Personally, I don't want a reverse camera. Come on, kids, we don't need that. This is an aux cable. If you want to use it, you plug this in and then you connect it and all sort of stuff. I don't know if I want to use an aux cable, but I am going to still plug it in just in case. I might end up needing it in the future. So for this aux cable, you just plug it right here, right beside where you plugged the two USB ports, and then boom. After that, that's just, let me tighten this down. After that, we plug in these, and then I'm gonna show y'all how it looks from back here with all those plugged in. I am an idiot. I just realized this is for your microphone. You get a mic with it. You're gonna need this if you want to talk on the phone while. So to get so you do have a mic does come with it. So to get the mic working, you are gonna plug in this. This has multiple options too if you wanna reverse camera and stuff, but I don't want that. So you're gonna plug this right here in the big slot up on the top section. Okay. There we go. Just make sure that everything you have is completely fully plugged in. Push them pins all the way down. Make sure they're all plugged in properly. Okay. So for the mic, it does have them written on it. This is your mic cable. you're gonna want to plug this in if you want anybody to hear you when you're talking in your car and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. So a finished product should look something like this with all the cables in. Brown wire, the blue wire, all the wires. It's pretty simple. All you got to do is really like look and pay attention, and all the wires should fit without hesitation. So after doing that, then it's just time to put it. Oh, before you put it back in, connect the car battery back on and then turn it on and see if it works. And after that, it's time to install it. So I plugged in back the battery. Now it's time to see if this works. I did have this on. It does work, so time to turn the car on and let's see if that turns on. Okay, there we go. Okay, you're doing too much now, sir. Calm down. All right, we got life. Now it's just time to see if I can get like audio from it, or see if the audio works. See all the buttons still press. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that sound was, but I hope it ain't nothing bad. But hey, yo, we got it on, my boy. See if all the touch works. Yeah, let's go. Now I'm gonna just plug it in, see if the CarPlay and shit works, check the audio and shit, and then let's see where we go from there. Okay, so everything does work perfectly fine. The audio is good. It sounds really freaking good, by the way. And yeah, the CarPlay and everything works. I changed the layout of the screen. If you can do that if you want. You just hold on it and then you can change it if you want. It's a really good one. I'm gonna leave it in the description so you can go pick it up if you want. If you want this one or if you want another one, they're all on eBay and shit. So you can go check it out. But it's really good. It works. It sounds good. And yeah, pretty much it's worth it. No cap. First mod. So if you did enjoy this video, please go ahead, like and subscribe. We got a lot more mods coming. So stay tuned.